All right. Hopefully everybody is ready for some Sonic the Hedgehog 2 action here by Finalflame. So when you're ready, take it away.
Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Of note, not the Sonic 2 that was displayed in the schedule reveal video. Yeah, I don't play that Sonic 2. I like my 8-bit games. This is a game of the same name as the admittedly more popular Sega Genesis game. But they are two completely different games, as you will see. I am not here alone. I am joined by a commentator here.
Hello, hello. I think we're talking about 3 different Sonic 2s, actually. There's the far superior version of all of them, the Game Gear version. But that's not for now. I'm Hypnotics. I have run ILs of the Game Gear version of this game, which is similar in many ways, but the screen real estate is something that you get to enjoy today, because, yeah, Game Gear is a Game Gear, as I'm sure we're all aware, and
yes.
yes.
Yeah, my first experience with this game was on a Game Gear. It was very painful, but we're playing the Master System version. It is very similar, but there are some slight differences I'll try to point out. But I think we should get going. So, Hibby, you want to count me down here? Let me.
Very good. Just confirming that we are at the moment doing the regular beat the game.
Yes, we have not met the incentive, so we will be just doing a regular Beat the Game.
Alright. It happens. Alright. I'm ready
Are
for
you
the
ready?
countdown. Yes.
Alrighty. You can go in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Thank you. Now starting off with a green zone, we have an underground zone. The main form of movement in this game is going to be wall jumping. You are going to see that a lot. Compared to a regular jump, which hopefully you don't see, unintended at least, you gain a lot more distance. It's extremely noticeable. Nice and quick first stage. 18, I will take it.
Real quick, when you have just a second, just bring the game audio down a little bit.
Sure. Probably during this.
Yep, during the screen is probably a big spot for it.
Yeah,
There we
get
go.
yourself fixed.
Bring it down like 5 to 10. It's quite.
This is a lovely sound.
There, I could drop it more if I need to. We'll have plenty of time for it. Underground 2. So, we may not have met the best ending incentive, but you're still going to see at least one Chaos Emerald. You're going to see the one in this stage. The reason you're going to see it is because they grant continues, and because this is a marathon safety, it's always useful to have a continue. So I'm going to accidentally take that minecart. Sometimes you go over it, sometimes you don't. And grab that. Hopefully we don't need to utilize that continue. There are 6 emeralds in this game in total. For the first 5 zones, there is 1 in each Act 2. The 6th one is obtained only if you collect the other 5, and you gain it from the final boss of this run, Silver Sonic.
I'm actually about to go on to our first boss, and they're interesting. We have a tiny little gauntlet to get through before we get to most of our bosses, and then this one is an interesting one, especially if you don't know the timing. But
This is it's certainly something if we were on the Game Gear.
yes,
Yeah.
truly. But
Yeah.
the Master System, it's interesting. Like there's enough to kind of separate the games, but it is pretty much the exact same.
Yeah, bosses I think are the biggest difference. The boss arenas on Game Gear are smaller. The biggest difference in this fight is on the game. Well, in both games you have randomness with the balls, with the bounce heights, with how many you get. It's not as noticeable in the Master System version, but it is possible. In Game Gear, it is extremely noticeable and very deadly. Nicely timed jump there.
Nice.
And we hit the capsule. Don't miss the capsules. I did during practice once. I'm like, wait, why isn't it going? Oops. And that is Underground Zone.
And less ear grating for the bosses, which is always nice.
So on the Sky High now. I got here like maybe once as a kid in the Game Gear version and got stopped by the hang glider. We'll see if we'll see if I do better with that today. And maybe I've learned how to use it. I did not need that invincibility.
We love a little
We
bit
also
of
don't need that
slow
hang
down.
glider.
Let's go.
That is actually a very tight jump. I think it's either 1 or 2 frames. I have not gotten it in years. Did not get it
Nice.
during practice, so I'm happy about that.
I'm gonna be honest, because I've only learned ILs, I genuinely don't know how to control the gliders.
So it's actually very simple. It is just occasionally tap left.
Yeah, that's pretty simple. But
All
what about
right.
the adverse weather? What do we do with all this rain? This is Britain right now.
So hello, Emerald. We're not getting you, and I'm kind of happy about that because that Emerald is a pain to get in a speedrun. I don't even know how to get it casually. It requires a very precise jump how I do it, so did not have to worry about it. Let's go.
Very good. We made it through the rain.
Yeah, that is a very short stage if you do it properly. If I was playing on PAL, it would be 12 or 13 seconds. Timing in this game is very weird with PAL. Because we time this in in-game time, PAL is faster than NTSC even though it runs slower. Because of how the timer works. And I'm not going to get too in-depth into it. It's weird.
Yeah, it sounds strange, but like it literally does just run slower. Like, yeah.
That's not how that was supposed to go.
Ooh.
Nor was that.
That is unfortunate.
Once
trying to line up these jumps and to kind of roll into these guys is a tall order. Even though they look like fairly, menial, small enemies, they're tougher than they look.
Yeah, once you get out of rhythm, like I did there again.
Ooh, and it doesn't help that, given no rings going into this fight as well. So little guys first, and then.
That's fine. It allows me to do a bit safer strat here on this boss.
Big Bird.
Yeah, because I was able to start on the right, just makes it a little safer. Jumping in the start.
See, all that momentum being held by those roll jumps, super handy to get that boss strat, consistent.
Yeah, you'll notice at the end of boss levels, I have different timings in trying to roll jump off the screen, because you do have to wait for the screen to unlock before you can continue on. That's what will stop the timer.
Aqua Lake. Alrighty, as if the levels were bad enough, we needed some water thrown in. So trying to keep a little bit of momentum. You can actually jump across the water in this game, which is really nice. But we're going to be hopefully finding a way to not do that, not taking the spring there, so going a little bit slower. But
I bonked.
Hey,
but I still at least I got the swag.
Yeah, missing the spear.
Yeah, if you hold left for too long there, you hit the spikes and you end up going all the way to the left. You don't want to bounce across the water there because you'll end up at the top right of the stage, and I believe staring at a extra life box, and that's it. Alright, Aqua Lake 2. I like this zone, so don't blink. Yes, we did just go through the floor. Remember that for later.
There's not going to use a Q for holding right there. You want to make sure that you are doing that right. Also, when going through those tubes, just make sure to hold down or left. I can't remember, but to make sure that he's being put on the right path, which he is here. And then nice kind of almost auto-scroller. We do have to control Sonic going around these little sections in the bubble, but it limits us. No, it doesn't limit our speed. We can either go faster or we can go slower with the up and down.
Yes, I am holding up. By the way, yes, this portion of the stage in particular is very laggy.
Oh yeah.
I call this lag highway right here. I'm just mashing my jump buttons, hoping to get jumps.
Oh my gosh, it's so slow!
It's bad. Really
even the Game Gear is that slow. Good gracious.
So fun fact, there's speed shoes right here. They are absolutely useless, and it's the only instance of speed shoes in this game. Why am I going here? Well...
That's alright, you get to see some of the rest of the game! Yeah! Pretend that we made that donation.
I did too much practice for best ending and just went there out of habit.
We got another continue.
Maybe it's a sign that I'm gonna need it. Yeah, so we didn't want to go that way. Remember how I told you to remember that fake floor for later? Right here is a shortcut to the end, because trust me, you don't want to do the rest of this level. It's very long and obnoxious and bad.
We're talking like Scrap Brain 3, kind of levels. Like you can just skip it if you know.
Alright, let's go on to another boss.
Look at that water jumping, very nice.
Nice, got that jump, got that jump. Now can I get every jump on this boss? So I want to jump high enough to trigger the boss to start moving like this. I don't want to get too close to him, or he will hit me. This boss is actually quite a bit different in the Game Gear version. He has what I refer to as a tail swipe in that game. But for whatever reason, he doesn't in this one.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
this boss, I went a little early there. As you can see, I got stopped by the screen. This boss and the Green Hills boss are both like that. Where they have an extra ability in the Game Gear version. Because it wasn't harder enough, apparently.
Thank you, Sega.
Alright, so we didn't have this as our first zone, but now we have Green Hills.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, of note, Green Hills, plural. Not
Yeah.
Green Hill, which is what it is in Sonic 1.
Legally distinct hill of a green variety.
Oh, I missed the easy jump. Dang, that's fine.
It's unfortunate. Still not deviating too far from
Yeah.
the intended route, which is good.
Oh, I forgot my shoulder button acts as a jump button. That was a little early. I'm like, why did Sonic jump there? Oh, because I told him. So if you do the stage properly, you get a lot of extra lives. It's kind of nice. Although you, honestly, if you're doing a speedrun, you hopefully don't need them. You're hopefully doing better than I am. So, Hibby, as I do this stage, tell us how you got involved in this game.
Sure. I mean, I kind of got a little bit involved with the Master System version, but not anywhere near as much as I did with Game Gear version. We did a individual level competition in the classic Sonic Speedrun community Discord. That's unfortunate. And we had Underground 1 as one of them, and the record was a 17, I think, at the time. So, you know, we were all pushing for that, and then just, you know, a thought sprung up, and we thought, maybe we can just push that 1 second lower. And a task proved that it was possible, and then we grinded it, and through the absolute banquet of Eaton inputs that the Game Gear had, through all the attempts that people made, Cresm and I managed to get 16s, which was really cool. So yeah, I ended
Congrats on that.
I ended up going, like, you know, let's see what other ones we can bring down by a second or so, and here I am. I thought let's see what the Master System version is cooking, and it's much the same muchness, but also it's got its own quirks.
Welcome to Green Hills 3, by the way. There's a lot of spikes in this level.
I was about to say you're doing a delicate job of that, because looked like your groove had been thrown off a little bit.
It absolutely did. That first at the start, that can happen sometimes. All right, RNG the boss. Not much RNG in this game, but this boss is it, and I'm going for the hard strats. I missed a hit. That was me being bad.
It's alright.
So you can either get 1 or 2 hits in per cycle. We want him to allow us to get 2, which is when he stops on the ground and shakes.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take it. I did miss 1 hit, but that's fine. The other boss that has RNG in this game is the final boss of this run, Silver Sonic. Spoilers.
Yeah. Can't believe it.
Alright, Gimmick Mountain. Let's not hit every single pinwheel again. As it is, I'm hitting more than I really need. Please make it.
Oh,
Let's show off those pinwheels again, in case you missed them the first time.
Truly the gimmick of all time. Let's do
I
them again!
I tried to abort that and just completely missed. So these are flywheels.
Nice, that was a good job.
These are certainly
That'll get
something.
you.
That's bomb number 1. Be prepared for me to hit more, probably. So we're going to do things a little unintended here. I'm going to grab this invincibility box. I'm going to do a regular jump instead of a roll jump. That is absolutely
That
RNG
was
manipulation. So I am on a tight timer with this invincibility. You're meant to take minecarts around the stage to the bottom right, jump to the top, take another minecart down, and make it across that spike pit, but we're taking that invincibility, missing the signpost.
That
and
what a
doing
stage. That was the stage of all time, truly.
So you can do that without invincibility. It's an extremely tight window, and it only saves maybe a second. So I generally don't do that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Alright, I may have taken damage there, but I had a ring, so that's all good.
It's RNG manipulation for later on.
Absolutely.
We're going to see the return of the wheel gimmicks, but
Yes,
we
I
kinda do away
didn't die
with
to
the
that
rest of this,
bomb!
which is handy. So, trying
Come on,
to
Spring.
keep the momentum. There we go. And this is quite a nice stage. We're just going to try and avoid this bomb, the shrapnel from it. There we go. Nice. It's very easy to just get bopped when you're on your way to the end.
Yeah, so you do actually have to be a little bit careful there to avoid being hit. Gimmick Mountain 3. I don't like you, Gimmick Mountain 3.
See, the great thing about the Game Gear is that I don't have to worry about these bosses. Like, I don't think I've actually played this boss before ever, because it's not part of the IL boards.
Yeah, we don't have ILs for it, because from the Game Gear... There we go, that's how that's supposed to
Whoa. Nice.
in the Game Gear, there's no timer in these stages, or I think it disappears when you get to the boss. So we've just never bothered setting up ILs, no one's requested it. Yeah. So, we need to wait on this platform. You don't want to stay on it, though. Because it will kill you if you do that. You really don't want to die in this stage. As you can tell, it's a bit of an auto-scroller, kind of long. And now we're here at the actual boss. The boar. Mecha boar. Mecha... No, this is the Mecha pig. The Mecha something!
Mecha Ball, more like Mega Ball. Look at how easy it is.
Yeah. So, of note, and you might have noticed this on the last boss fight, the first 3 bosses I'll take 6 hits to kill, the next 3 bosses I'll take 8 hits to kill. Why? Who knows? The actual final boss and best ending takes 9 hits to kill. Why? Who knows? But you really want to dodge those rocks. I'm pretty happy with that. I was hoping to land on top of the capsule. You can do that sometimes. Usually it happens to me by accident.
Nice.
And you're stuck up there. You do have to hit the ground to progress. On to the last zone. The last 3 acts. You all hungry? Because I got some scrambled eggs for you.
Let's go. How firm do you like your scrambled eggs? Like, do you like them kind of soft and squidgy, or like fairly tough? Tough is maybe not the right word.
Yeah, probably more on the soft side.
Okay, fair. So, and the whole load of pipe action here. Gonna make sure that we, exit the right ones at the right time.
It's Arkic's favorite tubes. One thing I want to point out, this is not really noticeable if you don't know, but I am taking advantage of rolling into these tubes. That actually gives me extra momentum and can cause some strange things, such as rolling, gaining speed uphill. And now I'm going to do a bit of a skip here. That platform that's moving to the right, we want it over on this side. So I'm just going to do that and it respawns over there. Because we do have to take it to get into this tube. And then we're almost done the stage. Just a little bit of a tight maze here.
Yeah, making sure that you get the right sequence, going right there and then holding left. Nice.
Yep.
Straight through to the end. Little cheeky 103. Wow, there are many, many routes to the next stage, which all look fairly ridiculous. But
Oh my god. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Maybe I'll admit I tried. I just said the heck with it and tried this crazy strat.
I appreciate you
but
for it.
I got a regular jump instead of a roll jump, and it was over at that point. Oh, how did I not get up there? Oh,
I mean, this stage looks very impressive in all the different routes, but there is a ridiculous route that you can do early on, which puts you on a completely kind of, you think, oh, you're not supposed to be going through like this. You're supposed to be waiting for platforms and such, but we're on the route that everybody has to go through at some point. We are making sure that we're timing how long we spent in those pipes. Getting a nice jump up to this pipe.
I spammed the jump buttons there. If your jump gets eaten, you fall into a pit, you are dead.
Yeah, you're done. You are so done.
We're already on to the last stage. That went quick.
Yeah, and I know nothing about the last stage, so you're gonna have to talk about this one.
So this is a little bit of a maze first. There's 2 different paths you could take here to get up to Silver Sonic. We're gonna take the right path because we can control our momentum more. Take these springs to get up here. A little bit of a platform clip there. You're not meant to do that, but if you time it well, you can do that. And right here, we're going to hopefully not go flying away from the platform we want to land on.
Nice.
And now we have more RNG. We need to get 8 hits here. This boss, despite being the last boss of this run, is actually fairly simple, even for a newer player. Because we can hit Silver Sonic while he's in ball form and not take damage. We just bounce off each other. So, yeah,
Nice.
time's gotta be coming up, by the way. Hope someone's ready with that. Need 1 more hit. Should be right here.
Lovely.
That was Silver Sonic. And that is time.
GG. Your timing on all those jumps is so nice. It's so nice to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, and that was 8-bit Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Not bad. Many minutes under estimate, even though it wasn't the cleanest. Yeah, usually when
nicely
I...
done.
Yeah, thank you. Usually when I submit runs to Speedox events, I try and do something newer for me. Something I've been recently speedrunning. But I haven't actually done much speedrunning in a while. So I figured let's do the old fallback. I haven't shown this off before here. And it's pretty simple for me to de-rust because I've been playing this game for 6-7 years, something like that. Been doing it for a while. I know it looks intimidating to a lot of people in the Sonic community. It doesn't feel that bad to me now that I'm used to it. What do you think, Gibby? I know you did the Game Gear version, but same level layouts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid to say it kind of speaks for itself that I haven't done full game runs of this yet, but you know, it's good fun. There's definitely enjoyment to be had, whether you would take it on full game or just doing the ILs because they're all quite nice and short. They can be a bit of a patience tester. We've been talking about how hungry this game is for inputs, and yeah, it's good fun. It's definitely a different. You know, if you've tried all of the other 16-bit Sonics, you might just want something that's a little, I don't know, just a little bit different, a little bit quirky. One that also has Tails dying at the end of it.
Yeah, we
You
did.
get to look forward to.
Yeah, since we did not do best ending, we did not rescue Tails. I am oh so sad about not rescuing Tails. Kind of disappointed we didn't get to show off best ending, but yeah, Tails is a pain. But yeah, this game, for me, it feels kind of relaxing to play. Nice and chill. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing newer runners of it. We've had Hibby lately. Also, Nimputs has recently done those ILs as well. And a bunch of others did the Underground IL, which was nice to see. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me this time around. Thank you everybody for coming by. Oh look, the credits are about to end. I guess we made it this far. Yeah, thanks to everyone and you. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. But I have been Finalflame. This has been Sonic the Hedgehog 2 8-bit for the Sega Master System. That is the ending of Tails.
R.I.P. the homeboy.
Yeah, so thank you again. Y'all can take it away.